So, I'm gonna do one. Finally got it going there. I wasn't gonna stop. Steve, Milan got Steve's guy. So, Mele or Sigwaja. So, Michelle, Toyja. So, Rebecca, Toyja. So, Teresa, or Seja. Hawa, Mele or Star. Ah, Hawa, or Star, Michelle. Ah, Loyola, you came back. What's yo, Toyja? Long time no see on this one. Nice vacation, huh? One more time. Let's just do it. See, one time. Let's do it for 1 million times. That'll be good. If I plan to retire when I'm 180, that's a long time. Wow. Well, I'm glad to see y'all back. I have my familiar face here. Whoa. Somebody ducked out here. Oh. Excuse me. Hawa. Cortina, Bidesquastin, Tatlena. Sawa go away. Excuse me. Yeah, that's like in Sinas, lah. But Dodge lah, because it's not mine. Dodge League. Lah, Dodge League. Cole's not mine. What's yo, Tohi? I'm glad you stumbled on in. Go ahead. I've been doing that a few times myself lately. Been working too hard, I guess. Both here and there. Working at home. Tiring myself out a little bit. But that's okie dokie. Enough of my adventure. Yeah. I think I can do a lot of things too. I think we all can do a lot of things. I can do a lot more than I've been giving myself credit for. Oh, guess what? I wish I have. I haven't seen so many animals last a few times. I have seen a possum, backyard. Town life, I guess, is good. I guess. I haven't seen a roadrunner. I haven't seen that in a long time. It kind of lives on the other side of the yard, so to speak. It comes and goes. So it's all stuff. It makes me feel good that I can see wildlife. I remember one time that one that I seen was a unusual skunk. It was not black and white like usually is. It was more like spotted, kind of like a rabbit type colors, That was unusual. Maybe it's a pet of some sort. I don't know. Got away from maybe neighborhood somewhere, Ah, what, Toy? Yeah, they're pretty fast. And then an unusual bird too. Let's see, unusual spider. Long, kind of red and then black, something like that. Well, come. The Liquid Janila. The Liquid Janila. The Liquid Janila. The Liquid Janila. Da Le Gua. Janila. The Liquid Janila. Ahi nigga wasting. The Liquid Janila. So the Liquid. Da Liqua. The Liquid Janila. So the Liquid Janila. So on nigga waste the slow screen now go in. See. Sí, sí. Y soy slow yeah. Slow nigga went connected. The go west slow yeah. Same. So I don't because it's slow nigga you're not used to. Oh, India. There was another person saying look was from Indiana. Or unless that was you, another class. Did you come to Cherokee to another class? You can come there pretty much. Oh, Hawan. I was going to say for a minute there, I might find somebody for you to partner with you to study with, but forget that. Oh, stop, Teresa. Indiana. Is is that the word I used to think about? Is that somewhere else? The one I used to have there was a show on and it come person be like coming to town the way picture of in a low uh, eastern sun, people driving through some kind of picture with Les Nessman and Gary Sandy. All in, oh no, it's Cincinnati. It's Cincinnati. Excuse me, wrong one. Cincinnati. Now I got it. After I pictured that, I got it. Yeah, I watched that. WKRP. I thought that was an interesting show. Saw a familiar face. That person, the head of the head of the head of the radio station. Seen him before. It's in other movies. There he was. The turkey, the gunner. Oh wow. Oh, how, that's one. And him and his invisible door. Yeah. 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 He could have asked for a raise. The boss would probably give him a little lift. Yeah. Anyway, so come on. So the Liquid Janila. The Liquid Janila. Bad joke, of course. That's what they said someplace around here. So I'll give you a raise. Bad joking around here sometimes. Not everybody does it, but some people will. Come, the Liquid Janila. I am the Liquid Janila. The liquid was name given to the place around here a lot of different ways. I think I mentioned in the other class that it could have several of the ways that it was named. So that was interesting. It's a Cherokee, huh? In Indiana. Interesting, really. So in Indiana. Oh, stop. So that's the name given. It sounded like a. Mhm. Uh, yeah, there's a map on Cherokee Nation website somewhere, and with names, the name of the states, the name of the world, They named those planets, and but they didn't name the like in the world, but there's some parts of the name, I think. They got other stuff too, if you want to look at them. They got posters. They got animal posters like birds, name of the birds in Cherokee, as well as English in there. Animals, footprints, and animals who made them or who mix them like that. And there were clouds, names of clouds, what you see out there. And I forgot what else too. Plants, trees, stuff like that. So there's some on website like that. More. So give you something to do. Learn more Cherokee. Don't I want. Not. Something to do. So I'm just going. One of these days, I think they'll have some garden stuff to name too. I think one of these days. So there'll be something to see. I want. Hmm So some more stuff. David's working on them. He worked on those, the other posters. So he does a lot of work. He's pretty quick translating ones. He always looks for something to do. And he comes down here, help. Can I help you with something? Not at the moment. But one of these days when I'll get all lined out, yeah, I'll tell him. So that's what I tell him. So I don't have all lined out yet. Well, John's may give me help some word lists too, so I could have some word lists to hand out to people when they come here. So I've been working on those once in a while. So I can use them for students here. So that's their job. They're specialists, translation specialist. So I used to tell students, I said, if you want to quite a few words to or a song or a story, something like that, just email them and ask them to help you out because they specialize in translating. So that's what they do all day long, to translate. 8 hours a day. Yeah. So, they're helpful too. They're real nice. But don't say, Ed sent me to y'all. Don't say that. You're not gonna move in front of the line. Nothing like that. It won't move. It won't move you further in the line. You just gotta ask for help. That's all. No favorites, in other words. I want so I know. So there's quite a few stuff you can download on it. Cherokee Woniski. Cherokee Woniski. I don't think so, really. Cherokee Woniski. Cherokee Woniski. So if I am Cherokee Woniski, Cherokee Woniski. So you might say Cherokee Woniski is like, I can speak Cherokee. I can speak Cherokee. Cherokee Woniski. Cherokee Woniski. So I can speak Cherokee. You might could do this way. I speak Cherokee. I can speak Cherokee. So Cherokee Woniski. I can speak it. I speak it. Because why? Cherokee Woniski. Somebody might say, why? Well, someone might say, I can speak Cherokee because I am a speaker. Woniski. they could do that. So Jiwoniski. So like a Jiwoniski. So I'm a Cherokee speaker, so like a Jiwoniski, because I can speak Cherokee. Some people might translate this way, so like a Jiwoniski, I can speak Cherokee. Kind of have to remember that Cherokee and English are two different languages, so they're not going to come out. So you might say, this is spot, and you're going to put the English or Cherokee you want right in the center of it, right with it. No, it won't. It'll be a little miss sometime like this because it's not the same. It won't land right on it. So the best way to describe something is talk about the X, and then if English is talking about the X, if we know what the English words are, then we know what it is. Same thing with Cherokee. If one or the other wants to know what the X is, they gotta learn to speak the language. So Cherokee don't become English, English don't become Cherokee. But they have affected each other though, so you'll find some words in it. Which one elder once a few years ago, he said, cause we have, for instance, we saw it just in Indiana, a sound alike for Indiana, and he said, what this elder was said, when an English speaker talks English, he's speaking Cherokee. When a Cherokee speaker talks Cherokee, he's talking English. So through the years, they have effects. So when it first come together, the language speakers, they had a point to an X in order to something, in order to understand what they were wanted. I guess that's the beginning of the sign language. So Jiwoniski, indication of G refers to me, Jiwoniski. We don't do a whole lot of we don't do in-depth conjugations, just like first person, second person, third person. Is like this one here, Jiwoniski tells who. Let's see now. That's where you can tell, who is a Cherokee speaker, you might say. So everybody can say Jiwoniski. I could say first person say Jiwoniski, second person can say Jiwoniski, third person say Jiwoniski. But if you reference the point, who, Jiwoniski, and I point to you, like this, Jiwoniski, and I point to him or her, Jiwoniski. So that's how you tell the prefix. So this stays the same. Have to stay the same. It's the first part that tells you who is involved in this. So this is me. G refers to me. He refers to you. And God refers to him or her in third person. First person, second person, third person. So Jiwoniski, you're a Cherokee speaker. So like Gwaan, he or she is a Cherokee speaker. You don't say which. When it's written down, you don't say which. It could be he or she. But if I'm talking about, if you're right here and I'm talking to you about Gwaan, you know who's there. If it's a man standing there, if I said Gwaan, you know he is a Cherokee speaker. Or if a woman standing there and I said Gwaan, you know it's the woman. But written down, you can't tell who's who. So it's first to third person. So when we write down, like we say he or she. can't write it because the dog don't think a dog can speak himself. They may sound like they speak. I heard dogs say something sometimes when we're on dogs. They go, "Hey, you spoke," something like that. Mhm. Yeah. So these are the description. Oh, so I know I ran into something the other day. I forgot what it was now, but I was going to write it down. I forgot to. And I was going to show it and understanding the descriptiveness, what they use. Generally, it's used. The expression sometimes is when I was growing up, the older people would say, or elders, older people would say, someday the words is going to come pretty easy. When you talk about something, it's going to be like going all this, going this, kind of lazy talk. You know, it's kind of like when they do something like, well, for instance, when I was a few years ago, I used to work up the complex a few years ago there, and one of the speakers about 10 or 12 years ago, I shouldn't. She's gone now, but I shouldn't say anything about it. But it has been done before, so it's like this, like Yona. Remember Yona, a bear, and some of the persons did this. A Neona, a Neona for bears, and a bear. You know, so I try to keep it down, but sometimes it's kind of these words we kind of use a little differently. But it's to let you know how it comes about. So to get the number of the bears, there's in the word bear, there's words around it can make it plural. So you don't need to add this into it, to make it plural. There's number of bears, there's several bears, there's a few bears. In last night, there were several bears. Right? He's getting on, there were 5 bears. There's words around it make it plural. So this don't have to be there. This is more like make it called humanistic. They're not humans. Even Smoking the Bear, talk like he does. How so enough. But it's gonna be like it is in Cherokee, because it's descriptive, describing something. Mm. Nope. It does not mean a group of humans. Now, if their last name were Bears, then well, you could say that on the Yona. If their people last name were Bear, Jim Bear, Rhonda Bear, Jimmy Bear, Janice Bear. If there were people on the Yona, that would work. Uh, okay. My name is Ed. Usually, when I'm talking to somebody and they have to know my name for some reason or other, my name's Ed. And but in Cherokee, when I talk to Cherokee, if they need to know my name, I say Ed Dakwadon, Ed Dakwadon. Now, one person was a little bit optimistic yesterday, and I said, I heard it say without the R in it. Yeah, you can say it that way, Dakwadon, Dakwadon. You don't have to have a R in it. But a Dakwadon, it doesn't change anything. Dakwadon, Dakwadon. The only thing it does is this is more like as the present tense. Right now, my name is. you know, even though a doc would don't, it's kind of like a always, kind of like a If you drop that, it might sound like Doc Don't. Like always, is always is my name. I don't have any choice. Mom and dad gave it to me. Well, friend, relative, elder gave it to me. 'Cause mom and dad were Cherokee speakers, but he could talk English pretty good. And so they were there when I was born. Friends, they were there. They like to see who's a new relative. Yeah. I was a big hit. You know, got up and danced around. No, not really. Uh, sung the song. I like to teach the world a Cherokee. No, what? I want. Anyway, so, uh, anyway, so, little jokey there. So no. Oh, to give Fred an idea on that, ani, we have like a ani G what is it? Ani Sahoni clan system. Ani Sahoni ani Sahoni. So like that. So it refers to clan people. Or like it be like people's name. Ani name like they would name of bears. Ani. Same thing for instance. Uni do huh. Like say Tohi Uni do huh. Their names are Tohi, and that's where they live, a town. Several people live there, Tohi. You Yeah. So, cause everything's gonna be like it is. A human's a human, animal's animal, trees are trees, plants are plants, and rock is rock. So you don't just like an actor. I like him. I like his. I like him. I watch these shows. Movies. The Rock. Probably people would probably call him No Young, but in a traditional way, it wouldn't be called No Young. Mm. So we would have different names when he was born. Even though in English, if that was his real name, English name would be wrong. He would have a different name in Cherokee. But President, though, if somebody says, if he said, I want a name Cherokee, I'll just call him No Young. A little different these days. Not traditionalist. But that would sound good on him. Say, No Young. It's the Rock. No. Uh, yeah, I like his movies. That's what he did. Those ones he did. Not all of them though. I didn't watch all of them yet. I haven't watched all of them. I just the ones I've seen. I like to watch. I enjoyed his race to the Witch Mountains. I got a chance to see that. And one about the earthquake. Got to watch that. I like these. I want. Oh yeah, one with another one like a tooth fairy. I watched that. I thought that was interesting. I want. So no. Sagwa agweja agi kaha. Sagwa agweja agi kaha. Sagwa agweja agi kaha. Sagwa agweji agi kaha. Sagwa agweja agi kaha. So sagwa is the number. Sagwa. Ah, that's apples. I don't think you want to call it apple agweji, no. Unless you have a child by name agweji, Oh, so that expression, remember, I just not thought of that. The apple of my eye. What does that mean actually? The apple of my eye. Like my baby is the apple of my eye. Someone might say, my little baby, like a oh cute, Mhm. It's not that they're not actually saying apple. Mhm. Or star, Rebecca, Cherokee. Or star. Gwaan. Yeah. It won't translate. She's right. It won't translate to English. Because when you talk about the apple, this is what you're talking about right here. Something like this, this I'll just draw a picture of it. That's what you're talking about. And the baby is not an apple. Uh, uh, so this would be Santa and Sagata. Sagata. That's the name. And Gata would be hanging. So it's first this hanging on the limb somewhere. So it's hard to figure speech in Cherokee because it's gotta be like it is. So really not figurative speech, exactly. So this is what you be talking about right here. Say the apple of my eye. You mean it looks like an apple, and does it hang on a tree? Was it hanging on a tree? Your eye? Some things like that. Anyway, so a little hard to figure out, because it's gotta be like it is. Hawa. So Sawa one. Akwechi would be my offspring. I'll count it this way. But I could do another way to be easier. I could draw it like this. Sawa Ayoti Agikaha. I could write it that way. Say Sawa. Oh, yeah, that's Sawa right there. And Ayoti. So that would Sawa. And Ayoti would be there. Agikaha. I have. That would do that way. Sawa Ayoti Agikaha. That makes sense. There's this. But generally, when if I'm talking about Sawa Ayoti Agikaha, it means I had something to do with about planting, planting it. It's like a seed. When y'all. That's what one of the elders said. When you get married, y'all gonna plant a seed, and y'all gonna take care of it like garden. So families like gardens. A long time ago. He's about 80 something years old at the time. He's talking. So okay, kaha, I have planted. You know. So that's what he said. Families like garden, and you plant seed, and someday you'll have harvest. That's a real quick jump to there. You got grandkids who can take care of themselves. So you've done a good job then. Mm-hmm. A quick short story, straight to the point. Uh, but since I have one child, it usually is a wedge. It is my offspring. You know. Even though my wedge doesn't say what it is, nor does child say if it's a girl or boy. Don't say that. Or if it's a man, don't say that. I have it. So whatever melts your butter, John Dehoy. You can write that way up there. You can write this way. Don't be like Daffy Duck. It's mine, 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 mine. No. Uh, Sawa. Yeah, I like those old cartoons too. Bugs Bunny, I watched those, and Daffy Duck and them, Porky Pig, and Elmer Fudd, and them characters. I like those when I was younger. Used to get comic books too that way when I was real little. You know, I want. So now, aguanta, 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 aguanta. So, aguanta. I know it. I know that. I have the knowledge. So if I know it, I have the knowledge. So, affirmative. Now this in here is like this recognize this vowel here. Because it says aguanta. So it sounds like this aguanta, aguanta. In a lot of words, the vowels seem like disappear when we speak, you know. And so they do. What happened when this consonant, there's a vowel partner, it goes to the previous vowel to sound with that, which already got a partner. In fact, two of them listed here. So they're going to sound together. One, aguanta. O siya. Hawa. Musta. Hawa. Yeah, I kind of vary a little bit. O siya. I say something like that. Is that good? You know, you understand it too. That's interesting. That's osta. I could have said the other way. Like generally, what one would say was maybe like saying, uh, you know, I would say, do y'all understand? Do it that way. Some teachers do like that. You know. I just say, oh, is that good? You know, did y'all indication, did y'all understand it? Was it good enough to understand? You know. So, Chantel, 多谢。好啊，好啊，Osta. So it tells you who knows. Aguanta. Indication here. Who knows? You know, who knows it? It is I. First person. So prefix tells who it is and who's involved and how many. It's either one person, second person, third person. It was plural. So, of course, the word prefix wasn't known long time ago. It's more like Aganadila, Gawonista, okay? The sound of the front part of the word to speak, you know, something like that. Hawa. So now, Lease with the Gedole. Lease with the Gedole. Uncommon, you know, as Cherokee speakers say, Lease with the Gedole. They got grandma, if they're going to go over there. But for learning purposes, it might be better this way. Agilisi, the grandma of me, my grandma. Agilisi with the Gedole. Agilisi with the Gedole. That's the scripture. So, because with this in here, it could be talking about my grandma as well. As well, I could use just talking to her personally, you know. Elise, Dana, you know. So either word, Whatever melts your butter, John Dewan, you can use. You can say, Lease with the ghetto, if you got grandma, you can go over there. Or you can say, I can lease you with the ghetto, either one. So either one, because this tells you the person is not here. The person's somewhere else. And when saying the whole word, it's like the person, the whole location of her is somewhere else. Also, the person doesn't live with you. You're going to go to somewhere to go see. And it tells who his grandma is. So, Lease, grandma, with the ghetto, I'm going over there. I'm going to grandma's. I'm going over there. And we got time for all this. No, we don't do it. I was going to put one more to 11. It's pretty quick. Maybe we got time. Something we can go back. We can use different words in place of this. And just tell you, we won't. We're just going to do this. So this indicates away. So she's somewhere else. This is what I'm going to do. Go away from here. As some people say, it's away from the speaker. And without that, indicates I'm going to come. Oh, that's a waggly line. So what it's doing, can you pronounce the words? Is the word describing this: to and fro. Going to come, or going to go, and going to come back. That's what the word description is. It's a to and fro word. What you're going to do? You're going to go over there. You're going to come back. In this case, I. Yeah. In the case study here, Sherlock Holmes, 1918. Oh no, not just joking. No. Anyway, so Hadla the Janasa, Hadla the Janasa, Hadla the Janasa, Hadla, Blah, something like this, Blah, Hadla. So Hadla the Janasa, Hadla the Janasa, Hadla the Janasa. So it's more like DLV. Teresa, don't do that. It's DLV. Oh, oh. So, Hadla, word, it's also a phrase. The Janasa is your home. The Janasa is your home. So it's more like that. The reason I left that on there, Hadla, was one of some of the speakers said, I guess trying to tell me, knows the students, said you probably need to write it this way, Hadla, like that way, but they're going to be confused if you write it this way, because they're going to look at the chart and they won't find it, how you pronounce it. But when you hear the word Hadla, I didn't say Hadla, Hadla, then you hear the sound is different, So that's the word Hadla, is what it's pronounced. So that's what you find syllabary chart. But if you look at the front of it, there's a BL and TL. So you can use either one. You know, Cherokee word. A little bit more explanation today than the other classes, Also, the Janasa talks about not just your home, it's what you do. It's talking about your residing place and what you do. Easier to see in a third person, Hope I got time for all this. Juena, Jew. Juena, Juena, Jue. Juena, Juena. So, can you write? I must be nervous. Nervous, see, so, and they're all the same. If you're out celebrating, all the same. They look the same, really. So, Joanna is a third person. His home. His home. We don't say who's a third person. It could be her home. Okay, so his or her home. And this one here, second one is, oh, Joanna, he or she went. He or she went. So nothing about the home. He or she went. Except person can leave from there, go somewhere. And third person, third Joanna is a little different. Joanna, little emphasis on Jew. Joanna. That indicates he or she went back. He or she went back. See where it came from. So that's what the is. Joanna, is indicates the residence and what you do. You leave from there and you go back there, to and fro. So descriptive. This is descriptive here. Very descriptive. I hope it's not too confusing. You know. Of course, you're all second graders now. Cherokee too, so she'll be able to pick it up some. Osta. Osy죠. Is that a, did you get that one, Chantel? Hold, could you? Hawa. Hawa. Ihedola in. 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 Hawa. Or you can say Hawa. Either way. Hawa or Hawa. Hawa. I heard some people say Hawa. 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 I heard that way. If you can understand what they're saying, it doesn't really, because Cherokee language is not real strict at all. Is she get your message across? You understand? I see. So Hawa, okay, all right, okie dokie. Ihedola in. So you come back again. So that means I was glad to see you. I'm glad you came, and you come back in. Okie dokie. And how do you know I'm telling you to come back in? How would you know that I'm talking to you and I ask and I'll tell you to come back again? How would you know that word? Base part, indication in it. Oh, stop. The H part refers to second person, because if I say gedo line, it would be G, gedo line. It would be him or her telling a person, him or her to go and come back in. It'd be like this. That wouldn't be there. Gedo line. Also, too, this also tells something here. It's this. Head on. You are here. You are here when I'm talking to you. You are here and I'm talking to you. So that's another way to tell. So I can't tell you to come back in unless you're here. I want. So look at your words, study words, and see what they say. The words kind of talk to you, you know, and they're saying something, descriptifies it. Oh. Anyway, so you wrote that down, Millie. I want. Tali West de Janotla. Tali West de Janotla. Totally. Oh, wrong one. So, affirmative. Totally. Oh, there we go. Where's son? Cat. Single cat. It's not cats. But this will tell you it's plural. 2 cats. Another thing will tell you is this too. I have them. Pluralizing. So I have them. So this one here, you know the difference between I have the child a little earlier, Agikaha, and I have cat here, cats. The difference in it. Because I had nothing to do with this one here. With the child, you know, we did it. We plant a garden. Like a family's garden. But animals are different. I want hired, yeah. Cats are hired. I hired my cat to chase a mouse around. They just watched them. No. Anyway, so I guess if they did something wrong, they would take care of it then, I guess. So it must have been a friendly mouse. Anyway, so now, Sahi, the Liqui Janila. Sahi, the Liqui Janila. Sahi, the Liqui Janila. I did find a dead possum one day. We had cats in wintertime. I put them in a garage, so that's where they stayed. You know, I put their box that were sleeping in the garage, so that's where they slept in the garage. And one day he didn't have claws up front, you know, he was clawless up front, you know, but he did have claws in the back feet. Now one day, the other one, he usually watched out for his female partner, you know. So he was Smokey and she was Sasha. So he watched out for her, you know. Even though the other cats came, you know, he watched out for her. So I figured he must knew kung fu, you know, because that's why the possum was laying there dead. He just kicked it to death. So son he. Liquid Janila. I went over there and I came back. So the Liquid Janila. So anyway, so the Liquid Janila. Okay, then that's going to go. Come with this, what up? Yeah, no. Queasy.